Hey. This is Lisa A., and you're listening to Who's That Star on LCC Connect at Lansing Community College. Who's That Star is a behind-the-scenes show where I sit down and talk with the employees at the college. This is an inside look at LCC where you will have a chance to learn about their passions, projects, what inspires them both at work and in their personal lives. I'm your host, Lisa Alexander. I'm so excited to get a chance to talk to all the people who make LCC great. This show is for you to get to know the people that work at Lansing Community College a little bit more and see what makes them tick. Are you ready? Okay, let's go see who's today's star. Hey, Star family. I'm so excited to talk about our guest today. She is a Lansing School District alumni graduating from Everett High School in 2013. She also earned her associates from LCC in 2019. She started out here as a student staff and worked her way up and moved into her current position. A personal goal of hers is to continue her education. We have talked about what's next for her and what she's looking to pursue. I think she's still kind of deciding on that, but she's definitely a smart young lady. She has direct contact with students, and she's really passionate about the work she does. She is a go-to person in the Star Zone. Her caring attitude and her willingness to go beyond is always seen. She describes herself as a plant mom. I never heard of that before, so I'm going to be interested in talking about that. But she stated she doesn't know how many she has, but she stopped buying them because now she knows how to propagate them. So we're going to find out what that is. I know what it is, but I'll make sure we got the correct definition. And then when she's not enjoying her plants, she enjoys playing soccer. She plays forward and has scored a few goals. Are you guys ready to learn who's today's star? Today's star is Yuritzi Hernandez-Resendiz. But I think I messed the last name up, so we're going to get that correct. Yay! Thank you, Yuri, for coming on Who's That Star today.
Thank you for having me, Lisa. I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here, too, because, you have an important job, right? Mm-hmm. Like, people don't really understand, in my opinion, the work that you and your crew do, right? Yep. And so I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want to talk to you about that, but I really want you to know, first off, like how appreciative I am of the job that you do because everybody can't do it. And then like you are our face for the community, right? Yeah. And so when people come in and you're there with your smile, the willingness to help students when I bring them up there, you've been one. There's been others. But you right now, you've been one of those people that I trust my students to. And so I want to thank you for that.
Thank you. I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I want to keep it real because you do a good job. And
thank you.
Not just you. We've had a lot of other people that worked in the Star Zone. They used to call you guys customer service reps, but now you got a new name, right?
Yeah. So we used to be CRS, Customer Relationship Specialist. It's a mouthful. Okay. Yeah. Now we're ESS, it's Enrollment Support Specialist.
Okay, yeah. And so, and that really doesn't give you an idea of what that does, but okay, I'm going to quit just ad-libbing, but I'm going to be like, so my first question is, just tell me a little bit about yourself and what's important to you right now in your life.
A little bit about myself. I am working to continue to go back to school. So that's really what I've been working on for the past month, trying to get into courses, figuring out a schedule that will fit with my full-time schedule.
Did you decide on your major?
I did. I'm going to go to Siena Heights, the 3+1 program with them. Okay. Here at LCC. And then I chose professional communications. Okay. So I have my general associate degree, which a lot of the courses did transfer over.
Oh, wonderful.
But there's some that I still need to complete, and it's more affordable here at LCC. They will still take those courses, and I'll be able to just take, I think, 7 or 6 courses at Siena.
And then get your bachelor's.
And then get my bachelor's, yep.
And so I mean, that's a game changer. And that's the thing that I like about the relationships that we have here with our universities at the University Center and just in Lansing in general is that if you get your plan together, it's doable.
It is. And it's affordable.
It is affordable. Okay, so I interrupt you on that. So you're thinking about going to school. What are some other things about you that's important to you right now?
Something else, I just really want to focus on myself. So I've been introducing myself to new hobbies. So right now I'm playing soccer.
Okay.
I play at Soccer Zone, so it's local. I don't have to travel for it. It's a women's league, so we only play other women. It's a 27 and up. So
Okay.
yeah, so I mean, you would see I have a few family members that are in their 50s, late 40s, early 50s, who are running quicker than me.
Oh, so they're playing. So it's just as long as you over 27.
Over 27 is the
can
minimum
play.
requirement.
Is there an age, like how old?
A limit? No.
Oh, okay.
As long as you think you can play, you're in there.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
in
not
there.
gonna do that, but
They have co-ed, and they want me to play on co-ed because, you know, I've been showing off a little bit.
Okay.
My skills. But I don't want to play with guys just because they're a little bit more pushy and,
yeah,
you know, a little bit more rough.
right. And get acclimated.
And it's for fun. You know, it's for fun. I work out and take care of myself, eating a little bit better. And
that's a
enjoying
fun way to work out, though, right? You're doing something that you enjoy.
Staying
to do.
active.
Okay. Well, I want to know about what you do at LCC.
What I do. Yeah, I do everything. And I'm just kidding.
No, you're telling the truth, but I think people need to kind of understand like the services that's provided.
So my main goals, what I get paid for, is admissions process. Okay. So I help students, you know, who come in. I help them apply. I help them navigate their way through what the next steps are, whether that be having them do placement tests or having them talk to an academic advisor if they're a returning student. So kind of seeing where they're at in the process and telling them what their next step is. After they complete those steps, you know, activating account, talking to an advisor, placement test, orientation, then they come back to us and we'll help them actually fill out their FAFSA with a parent if needed. We'll walk them through registration when they know what classes they need. And we also help them set up a payment plan if needed as well, to make sure that their financial aid is in order and just get them prepared for the semester. Besides that, I always try to be, you know, very customer friendly, which is not like the correct term because they're not customers, they're students.
But they are customers because they
pay for it.
Yeah, we're giving them something, and so you definitely want to do that. But I get what you're saying. It's like it sounds like a little bit like. It doesn't feel as good as having, you know, like student.
Yeah. So, I mean, anything that I can do outside of those things, I try to do for the students or visitors that we get from the community.
And you do. Because what I don't think people understand about your role is that people come to you as they are, right? Good day, bad day.
Yep.
Have plenty of knowledge, have no knowledge, right? And you have to navigate people's what they're aware of, what they know about higher ed, about coming to school, and then what they don't know, right? You have to still anticipate those things, and that's why I really like your role and I respect it so much because you take care of so many areas. All those things that you named off have their own department.
They
right?
do. Yep.
Where people that can help, but you have to be able to assess where the student is.
Correct.
Then help them to get through that task, list that they have to do. And then people are frustrated. They're scared,
nervous.
They're nervous about like, oh my gosh, can I do this? And when people like you greet them, it makes them feel better.
Yeah.
and that's the thing, like you learn from some of the best people, you know what I mean, that taught you.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is where, like, that's our heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really want you to understand and other people to understand, that a lot of our services couldn't survive without you doing them first steps and getting people in the door.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
I love that part of it. So how did you get started at LCC?
It's a long story.
Oh, we got time.
So I actually no longer works here, but Dorali, she used to work in the Star Zone, actually, same position that I do. And she met me through her brother. So her brother and my brother are friends. And I met her just out of the blue. I never knew who she was. And she talked about LCC to me. I'm like, well, I'm older. I was 21. I'm older. I didn't go to college after high school. That was never an option. Nobody ever brought that up to me. My parents didn't go to college. My parents barely finished middle school. So I am a first generational student. I'm the first one in my family to attend college and complete it.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Yeah.
We gotta applaud that for real because that's big.
Yeah, and I mean, Dorali was a big part of me getting introduced to college and even the opportunity of it. She believed in me, and every time I talk about her, I respect her so much. And she literally, I was going through life. We get a lot of students that go through life and they're like, man, I want a second opportunity. I want to go to college. I went through that. Right. And I was going through a lot of mental issues. I was going to therapy and figuring my life out. And Dorali stuck with me through it all. So she was not only a mentor, she was a friend, and she was like a big sister. She still is. We still keep in contact. She still asks me, what are you doing? What's your next move? What's your plan? Keep moving forward.
Yes. She's moved on. We got to shout out her and Lauren. Good people. Yeah. Started out in our Star Zone too, and now they out there at MSU,
yes,
doing the thing. But I mean, I love to hear that. I never knew that was your story and how she mentored you. Yeah. And that's all it takes sometimes is somebody taking time to let you know that you can do it. And then look at you now.
Yeah. I mean, she put me on game. She plugged me with a bunch of other people like you, Anna, Sam, and another advisor, a bunch of advisors that she was like, talk to them about this, talk to them about this. Sandy even I talked to a bunch of times coming in and just trying to figure out what career can I do. Right. Starting off as a student, she's like, get a job here. It's the best way you're going to get paid. You're already here. And I tell students all the time, apply for student staff positions. If I was professional enough to greet people, help people, check in, I was allowed time to do my homework. So she was a big advocate for me to get positions, learn people, meet people, make connections, always have a plan. Right. And that's what she did for me. Later on, I met Terrence, which is great. I miss Terrence, love you. And then Laz, who has also been a mentor, he still keeps up with me and, asks me what's next.
That's good, though. Yeah, because those are all good people. I mean, everybody that worked in the Star Zone, I feel like they have a just high skill for higher ed and what needs to be done. But there's some personalities that just made a difference. Yeah. And those are the things, and that's what you have, right?
That's what I want to give others.
Yeah, and you do. And that's why we got new people that came in, and I hope that's a culture that we can pass on, because that is how people feel, how you make people feel.
Yeah, it's important.
It is. And so I love that. Now, you said you started working as a student staff. Where did you work at as a student?
So Dorali actually was an interim coordinator upstairs in the Chavez Center when it was in the 3rd floor of the Gannon building. And she told me, apply for this position. We're hiring as a student employee. I was there for about 4 or 5 months. And then that next semester in the fall, I applied to work in the Star Zone at the front desk. So I've been there ever since 2017.
Okay, yeah.
And then, so I was there as a student staff. I was going to school. I finished school, moved on. And they were hiring at full time and in the position that I'm currently in. And I applied because it's good work. We meet a lot of people, and I think we make a big difference.
Oh, you definitely make a big difference. And I like how you talked about, a lot of people are worried about how much you get paid, right? And our student staff positions, we're not making it rain, but we definitely, we give you, you get a skill when you get to working at a higher ed. I'm encouraging my daughter to do that too. Student staff positions allow you to work in an environment that's supportive, but it helps you to build skills, right? And so when you build in skills, what better place to do that where people are patient and are going to allow you to learn and grow. And when it's not busy, you could do your homework,
Yeah.
you know. So I love that. And I think that's a good thing. So I want people to make sure that they think about that.
Yeah.
So my next question is, what do you like the most about what you do here at LCC?
The biggest thing that I like is meeting new people. I like to see when, that first student that comes in, whether it's a returning student, a new student fresh out of high school, even a dual enrollment, that's coming in with their parent who's 16, 17.
Right.
I enjoy seeing them. I don't enjoy this part. They come in very scared, very shy, it's intimidating to walk through those doors.
It can
and
be,
everybody's looking at you and like, what do you need? What do you need help with? And they don't know.
Right.
I enjoy being able to explain to them and teach them the process. I enjoy making it easier for them. I write things down. I show them. I walk them over to departments. I take that time to make it personable with them. And you can feel the vibes. You can feel when somebody's nervous. You can feel when they're anxious. And you could see it too.
Right.
Sometimes people are frustrated because, if they're coming in and they run into so many circumstances, so many hoops. It's a great feeling when you help them and they leave out of here completed, not only with things that they came in for, but, they're registered, their payment plan is good, they're all set. Like, that's the best feeling for me.
Yeah, because I had a student today that was frustrated a little bit, right? They had to do this, and then they had to do that.
Yeah.
And so they were like, and I was like, hey, I'm going to make sure you get every other piece of information that you need. I'm going to write it out. You're going to know.
Yeah.
But having that information or having someone understand that this is difficult, but we're going to be with you together to get through it. You can't beat that. And I think that's great. That's why I really love your position.
Yeah.
So why do you work at LCC? Because you had left.
Yep, I did.
And there's a lot of jobs out there, with customer service based. You probably wouldn't have to be on your feet as much as you are here, Why do you, I know you said why you like what you do here, but what keeps you coming to work?
Yeah. Well, the big part of what keeps me coming back is the people and the connections that I've made here.
Okay.
I really enjoy having friendships like you.
Yeah.
You and I, we kick it. You know?
We do.
And it's genuine connections. And not only that, but you meet so many new people with so many different interests. And I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I enjoy the positivity that is the culture around all of us, know. I can say that I have a few best friends at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing about it, like with me older, I say I'm elderly now.
You're not.
But as I'm older, it's like I don't want to go out and do a whole bunch of stuff where you meet people, right? And so now my work family is my friends, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I can't wait to get to work so I can tell you this and and do that. It makes a difference. And then you, like you said, we got so many people that know so much, right, about different areas. And so I think that's cool.
Yeah,
that
I like it.
that you do like that, and you're a good friend too.
Yeah,
I appreciate all you've
Thank
done
you.
for me.
Yeah.
So we talked about what you do in work.
Yes.
And why you love it.
Yes.
Now, I want to learn more about this plant mom.
Okay.
Okay. What got you into that? How did you learn that mom means you is really in there? You doing something. So what?
It's more than a hobby.
Yeah. Explain that to me.
Okay. So growing up, my mom always had plants at home. And she would take care of them and nurture them and sing to them and clean the leaves. And I would be jealous of that. So growing up, I resented the plants. I resented them. I did not like them. I hated plants. I'm like, ugh, they just sit there and waste water.
Right.
During the pandemic, I found an article that said that when you bring plants inside to your home, you feel like you're in nature. And as humans, we need to feel nature. That's where we started. If you go outside and you put your feet on the grass, you feel grounded. I don't have grass inside my house, but the plants give me peace.
Gotcha.
So during the pandemic, I was struggling mentally, just being locked up.
Ooh, me and you both. Mm-hmm.
I think I got like a cactus or something. And then I wanted more green stuff, but I don't like just the color green. I like the variation of colors, like green and white or green and yellow or different colors. So I started buying more and more and more, and they were living, they were thriving.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, it's just a little hobby. You know, I'm just getting into it for fun. And I would get really upset when something would die. So I'm like, I don't want to spend any more money. It's just dying. So I started doing YouTube research. YouTube is amazing.
I love you too.
And I started to actually enjoy when they were having new leaves grow. I felt like it was product of how much I've put effort into it. So I enjoyed it, and then I got into some really exotic ones. I have a monstera. I have 3 of them.
What's that?
A monstera is a really big leaf that has holes in it. It's like a probably, I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up when we go, because I'm like, not bugs holes, right? You know how little bugs.
No, the actual leaf grows like it. I don't know what the term is called, but like it comes off another leaf.
Oh.
And as it's coming off, it like unfolds, and it has holes within the leaf.
Oh wow!
So that's how it comes up, and it's called a monstera. There's different types.
And it's an exotic plant.
I think it's exotic because it only grows in like warmer areas.
Okay.
You won't see it here, but like in Florida, it grows in the sidewalk.
So you have to monitor your house then and keep it a certain temperature.
Oh
and
yeah.
all that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Right now, a lot of my plants are dying because of the winter, and like my succulents. I don't know what's going on.
And look, she got a sad face too. I'm telling y'all, she is serious.
It's hard.
About these
I'm so
plants.
sad.
But it's giving you some joy.
It
right?
gives me a lot of joy. It gives me a lot of peace to clean them. I sing to them.
Oh,
A lot of people don't know that, but they're living things too.
right.
And I sing to them. You know, I play music. They're doing great. They're thriving.
That's wonderful. I'm glad to learn about that. I know you're not originally from born in the United States, right?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
Okay, so when did you come here?
I was brought here when I was 3.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I'm not willingly. No, I'm just kidding. By force. No. My parents immigrated to the U.S. when I was 3. They brought my brother and I. My brother's a year younger than me, so he's 2 and I was 3. They migrated to Lansing, Michigan.
Wow.
I've been here since I was 3.
Yes, are you?
Haven't left.
You from L.A., Lansing area? Okay.
Yes.
Wow. I just knew that, like, that was interesting to me, but I didn't know you had been here since you were 3.
Yeah.
So, like, do you go back to Mexico at
No,
all?
so I can't go back to Mexico. I'm on a visa.
Okay.
I'm a DACA recipient.
Got
so,
you. Okay.
Yep. So I can legally be here. I
Yeah.
have, my work authorization.
Right.
Which has really, this is why I didn't think college was an option for me, because I didn't know anything about immigration.
Right.
I didn't know in high school. I didn't. So I found out that I couldn't do a lot of things because of my status. But then Obama put in the DACA, and it's a great way for people in my position or similar to my position who came or were brought and didn't know that anything about immigration.
Right.
You grow up and your parents don't tell you this stuff. So I went to school in Lansing, all public schools in Lansing, graduated from Everett. And then when I went to get a job, I couldn't. Thankfully, I am a DACA recipient. I do have all my stuff in order to be able to go to college, to be able to work and support myself and my family. And it's a great program, but I wish that there was more for people like us.
Yeah.
Students in our situations, you see, become doctors. And our DACA is only good for 2 years. So I have to renew every 2 years. I have to pay immigration to be able to legally be here.
Right.
So it is annoying. It's unfortunate, but I make the best of it.
Right.
Other people like me have become doctors, lawyers, great people in the community.
Yes.
And it's just how it is, And we just make the best of it.
Right. And I did not realize that. And so I could not imagine not having you. So I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you talked about your story so other people can hear that, because that's the thing. You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
And so I feel like you are a prime example in so many areas of what you can do if you put your mind to it. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
But I know our time is running down, but this cracked me up, okay? I asked you if you were, I asked you if you go green or go blue. What did you say when I told you that?
I don't know what I said, Lisa.
I'm going to tell you what you said, okay? Because I hollered when I read it, okay? Because it was super funny to me. And I said, well, this is a different take on this question.
This will give you a little bit insight on my how funny I am.
Yeah, no, but you're hilarious on this one. I think it was something like I asked you if you go green, go blue, and you said, if I'm around MSU, I'm go green. If I'm around Wolverines, I'm go blue.
Yep.
But what you really said is that you celebrate Michigan, the state of Michigan.
Yeah, anything
so
Michigan.
You down for it. But I was like, no, Yuri, that's not how it goes. We need to stick with Michigan State or Michigan, but I'm not going to put that on you, okay? Because I'm biased and I don't want to do that. But my last question for real is, who inspires you and why?
My parents are the ones that inspire me to be who I am.
Okay.
I think they've been through a lot. I think that as I matured and I understood what my path was in life, I wanted to do more for myself because they sacrificed a lot to come to this country.
Right.
I'm going to start crying.
Oh, girl, that's okay. I mean, hey.
So, I mean, they're resilient. You know, they take every day as it is.
Yes.
And they don't let it harden them.
Right.
A lot of people let things make them angry and hard and, you know, have that vision of the world is a scary place or the world is mean to you. And they don't. Everybody has their ways of viewing things and nobody's perfect.
Right.
But I really want to better myself. In the beginning, it was to make them proud of all their sacrifice that they did for me and my brother and keep doing. You know, they continue to sacrifice, which is amazing. They've been the biggest people in my life that have always supported me, regardless of what it came down to. And I think regardless of family, just because they're my parents doesn't mean, you know, there's people that their parents aren't around.
Exactly.
There's people that their parents, it's hard for them and, you know, they have their own things.
Right.
And my parents have their own things. They went through their own traumas, but they're always there for me.
Oh, yeah.
And that's I want to be like them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And be positive about the outlook on life and go through your troubles and go through your traumas and continue to be a great person.
Yeah. We're going to end it off on there.
Okay. I got a little emotional.
Yeah, I know, but that's okay. You shouting out your mom and daddy, and that's all right, because, hey, I ain't going to get emotional. Okay. But I want to thank you.
Thank you,
for
Lisa.
coming on Who's That Star today. We learned so much about what you do here at the college. Why your role is so important, and we also got a chance to learn about you, and I thank you for taking that time. I really could talk to you more. You're so interesting. I may have to bring you back.
Okay, round 2.
Yes, round 2 for sure. But I will see you guys next time on Who's That Star. You've been listening to Who's That Star. I'm Lisa A., and you can listen to this episode of Who's That Star and other shows from LCC Connect anytime online at lccconnect.org. Thank you for listening. Catch me next time to find out who's that star.